Shazam, with the power of Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus, Achilles, and Mercury, to basically make Superman with magic. Starring Zachary Levi, Mark Strong, Asher Angel, Jack Dylan Grazer, and Juman Shusen. A good combination of people. A better movie. This was a really good movie. As far as DC movies go, this ranked as good as Aquaman, perhaps even as good as Wonder Woman. I know that's saying a lot, but this was a really good movie. DC's finally figured out how to put the comedy and action and superhero and storytelling all together, ball it up, and make a pretty good movie. They didn't really get a really good look at his power set, I think. They showed his speed, which was pretty good. They did a good job doing his speed. It didn't have that zany Flash, Justice League, feet flopping around kind of a thing. It's just a blur, and he was moving. You could tell he was moving at super speed. It was pretty good. They call it hyperspeed, which was cool. I like the special effects. I like the comedy. I like the actor, of all of the actors. It was really, really good. It was really well put together. They took their time. I mean, it's been a long time since they announced this was coming, but they took their time. If you are a comic book fan, you're going to notice a few things. In the very beginning, when they go to the Wizard Shazam's lair, there's an entity there that you'll notice and say, wow, I know him. He's blah, blah, blah. I don't want to give it away. But there's a guy there. He's in the forefront, but he's unassuming. So you don't look at him and say, hey, is that another superpowered person? You don't think that, because it doesn't really look like it, but it is. I like that. I like that they had little Easter eggs. They also had tons of adult and kids comedy. Like somebody gets punched in the zipper and they mention it. They say, oh man, I punched you in the zipper. And I was like, wow, did he just punch him in the zipper? He punched him in the zipper. And that was funny because, nobody want none of that. But that was kind of funny. It was kind of based off of the original story of Shazam and Sylvana, almost the original story, with a pinch of Shazam Superman thrown in the cartoon, with Sylvana playing the role of Black Adam. I thought that was kind of good. But everybody wanted to see the real Shazam villain, who was not there. I didn't like that. They kill people. If you're bringing your children to see this movie, understand it is in fact a superhero comedy, but there are some people that are going to be slaughtered to death. So be prepared for that. Cover your kids' eyes. Like Dave Chappelle said, you better not bring your kids. But it was good. It was real good. I was expecting Dr. Sylvana to use his catchphrase. Mostly heroes have catchphrases, but he's got one where he calls Shazam the Big Red Cheese. Doesn't do that. Shazam's just holy moly, which is his thing. So I was expecting that. But I would say that it was a good movie. What had happened was Dr. Sylvana comes to be chosen for the power of Shazam. and he's denied it. So, as a kid, so the rest of his life, he spends looking for that power. Eventually, he comes across it again, but then so does the hero, Billy Batson. So that causes conflict, which is a little bit of the Black Adam story, but that causes conflict. So they fight. They gotta fight. Who's gonna get the power? Sylvana gets a hold of a similar power, enough that allows him to fight Shazam, and they fight. That's essentially it. It was good. I think it was real good. In fact, I think it was so good that I'm going to give it 9 bags of popcorn. But that's what I think. More importantly, what do you think? Let's talk about it in the comments. And as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe. And then like.
Popcorn passport. Get your popcorn passport.